Hey guys, welcome to Equivalence, guys. No, welcome to Glacial Awakening, episode 15. Now, as you know, we just finished chapter 2. Now, I want to get into chapter 3, and I wanted to do Astral Sorcery real bad because I never did it before, but I kind of feel like taking this route will be a lot better because it'll give us opportunities to make alloys and an opportunity to, I think, increase our ores. So instead of having, this thing where I'm getting 10 to 18 nuggets, I might be able to get just straight up 2 bars from one ore, all in one process. So I think we're going to take this route. But we're not going to actually do anything in here unless we have time. Right now we are going to do this. I set this chest here, and I filled it full of things that I want to accomplish. So we're going to start with the simplest one, a new food. So you take, in the Druidic arts, we got a... I missed some things. I didn't look at all of it yet. Huh. Oh well, take care of that later. I already got a full chest full of stuff to look at, so let's go to a letter from a druid. So I was reading this, and it had this little recipe here, and I'm like, well, that looks like a pretty good food, and it's one more thing I can add to my book. So that's one more thing we can look at as well. Book. One more thing I can add to my book, and I'm up to 45 foods, so I need 15 more foods to gain 2 more hearts. So we're gonna keep on through that, because that's a nice little bonus. So you take cooked aubergine, I don't know what this, I'm gonna say a cooked eggplant. You take the cooked eggplant and the baked potato, a raw carrot, and some raw beets, and you can make stuffed eggplant. And that's going to be our food source for the episode. So let's get rid of our kebabs. So I made all this food, and I kind of just gave my zombie nuggets a slot over here, because I got 8 stacks of them now. So I figured I'd just eat a bunch of other different kinds of food, and then if I ever actually somehow run out, I have that as reserve. So I made this off camera. It's a sluice box. That's how I got my lead. You take the lead clumps you get from this device in here, the altar, and you put them in here with a bucket of water, and it gives you 1 lead clump and 1 silver clump. And each clump gives you 2 bars. So you get 128 clumps, 64 lead, 64 silver, and then you get 128 lead bars, 128 silver bars, just from doing this. And I think it does like 8 or 16 at a time. I want to say 8. So it's pretty efficient. I actually like that. I was gonna set it up in that room, but I figure a sluice box, it would make sense to set it up near the water source, because the water goes in and pours out. Yeah, I don't know, real life idea, I guess. But let's, so we got the first thing taken care of. We got our food source for the episode. Now we're gonna do Book of Natural Arts. Let's go ahead and make the hopper, because that's what we have, in the book first. So I need this, and an ender pearl, and a crafting table. So I went and, to make room, I took my crafting table out of here and put another drawer, and I just stuck my crafting table in the roof here. And I didn't know it was going to blend in like that, but it's kind of cool, because now you don't see it, and I can just be like, boom, crafting table. So now we have that. Let's put this back, and let's go place this thing so we can actually start hopping our trees again. Now, first off, I'm not going to need this anymore, because it's not going to be any more of that stupid, I took everything away. Oh man, I forgot about that. Alright, so that's no big deal. Just go re-grab all our stuff. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to make that I forgot to put in there. We'll have to do that too. So I need a hopper, a drawer, a hopper, and this thing should be all I need now. We'll take some planks and some dirt to arrange that hole the way I need it to be. Alright, so what else do I need here? I'm going to go back to spruce saplings, because they're just more manageable. I don't have to worry about it growing big oak trees. And I was kind of considering keeping it set up that way, that I was going to make the aura thing that ate the trees that grew too big, but I decided that I'm not going to do that. That'll be good enough. They'll snag up all this mutations. Where'd you get that there sapling you got there, buddy? You know what? I've been using the aura thing, so it's probably been eating up my trees pretty good. So let's, so if I'm correct, I'm going to put this here. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, wait, hang on, we can do this. It's got to be hopper drawer, so I got to get rid of this. Okay, so now I take the drawer, and I think if I put it... Now we'll see if it works. We'll put it there. We take said hopper, and we put it here, and then we put this on top. Now everything that drops on the ground within like a... I don't really know. 10 by 10? Which book was that in? By about seven blocks. Picking up items drastically by about 7 blocks while collecting an item. It then uses a small amount of aura. Collect items using a hopper is useful, but it can be given a big area. So 7 blocks away every direction, I hope? So, in other words, if I do this... Yeah, there it goes. Alright. Alright, that works. So let's just clear out all that. Okay, yeah, I can get down with that. So we do have one problem, though. I gotta make a way to get to that drawer without impeding my process here. So I'm thinking I'm just going to kind of just make a little, like... Oh, my axe broke. I'm gonna make a little, like, staircase here. And this will take us to the drawer here, which I can grab that back. And let's grab these down here. Actually, yeah, might as well. And we'll just put this right across. Yeah, that'll work. Just do this, make it pretty it up a little bit. I don't have my sword. Oh yeah, I do. Alright, so we got rid of that guy. Then we put one here. And then we gotta break these leaves, because I'm not gonna trust these leaves to just be there. And we'll do that. And then we can just, then I'll need couple more planks eventually. I guess I could just, like, do that. It's fine. It doesn't have to be too pretty. It's all underground anyway. And that'll give us a way to get into there. Now we can cover all this over with dirt, except for the actual entrance. Excuse me. Alright, one more log. House. And then we just walk down here, and bam, we got this. Now anything that drops will go into there, and considering that I can't make it, like, discriminate, I think I'm going to probably switch that out for a big storage container. Because it's going to pick up absolutely everything. If a mob dies there, or, you know, anything happens in that general area, it's going to pick it up, and 4 drawers isn't going to be enough. By the way, something else I wanted to mention. I did the cow ritual at the end of the last episode. It dropped, well, I want to start off by saying there was a bat that was flying through here. It dropped 23 raw bat meat, like 17 rat poop, and a couple little bones. My cow produced about 40 raw steak from one ritual. So I'm thinking we're going to have a couple episodes where we're going to kind of like catch up with some of the stuff we can do. And I think I'm going to get like 2 cows, 2 chicken, 2 sheep. And we're going to spike that ritual one more time. Spark that ritual, spike that ritual, whatever. We're going to do something with that ritual one more time. Because I think that is a fantastic way of getting resources from animals. Next thing we're going to have to do is find a way to automate planting these trees. But on the other hand, it's not that important. Because right now I have enough wood and saplings to, you know, go around for a while. Alright. I do it in that lattice pattern so it doesn't grow those big 4 blocky ones, because then I gotta, like, you know, have all that wood drifting up there. Check this drawer one more time. Alright, it's empty. So as it stands, the only thing that should be dropping here would be spruce wood and spruce saplings. Until I come out and break stuff, unless, like, because I ain't got no chickens or nothing, so that should suffice. Now, let's get working on a way to generate aura, because that hopper is going to use a little bit of aura per every item that it picks up. So we got to generate some aura. Like we have the trees down here at the altar, keeping that going, which are probably dying pretty good. They look pretty good yet. Alright, so let's, which one? I think it's this one. Let's actually empty out our inventory a little bit. Flowers. Actually, I probably should have kept the flowers. Oh well. Alright, that'll work for now. So let's do this one, and we'll do this one at the same time. We're going back to the Aura book, and we're going back to not devices, the Mystical Magnifier. Now I wasn't going to make this because it's pretty useless, but it's going to show me the where things are being, like how it's, I can't talk, like how to I got this. Okay, what did I mess up? I bet it has to be actual glass, like, my slide glass ain't gonna work. That's gotta be what it is. It'll show the effective lines of how far, like the bounds of the machines. It'll show the bounds of the machines. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's some crap. This ore dictionary does glass. Oh, that's sad. Alright, let's, I don't have any more glass, like actual glass, so we'll just go ahead and make 6, I guess. Actually, let's make 7. So then I have 6 for bottles and 1 for this experiment. Yeah, I'm still using the wooden bucket, but it doesn't really matter because there is a function in this to get unlimited fuel. Well, it costs like aura, but oh wait, oh yeah, I want to do all that. It's fine. So, I mean, it's not really too cheaty. At least I don't think so. It's whatever. I don't care. Judge if you want. So now, if I right-click, I should be able to see like the bounds of like different things in this. Should be able to see the bounds of something. Maybe the tree. Nope. All right. So I gotta actually make a machine, which is fine because that's the next thing we're doing. So okay, we got our little device there. So let's see about aura collection. Aura code. Harnessing aura, creating aura. I want to try to make the herbivorous absorber. Herbivorous absorber. So I'm not entirely. It says when it's placed in the world, consume any small flowers in the close vicinity, convert it into aura energy. So I'm going to pair this with my altar up there so it can eat the flowers as it's being made. So I need a token of joy, any 4 planks, 3 infused iron, and a peony. So put the peony in the middle. Any 4 planks, right? Fused iron. I know I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Herbivorous. Herb. Token of joy is what I messed up. Okay, so there we go. Now this will show us the bounds. So I take this up here. Actually, let's grab a couple of extra flowers and see how it does. I don't want to use those. Got a good bit of peonies. Let's use the peonies. Actually, it says to use different types of flowers, so let's do 2, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of these, and I'm not sure if these are going to work because they're from a different mod pack. So these might not work at all. Let's just take them all. If they don't work, then... But then again, yeah, let's just get rid of them. Red and blue flowers ain't that attractive anyway. So you can plop this guy right here, I'm hoping. And now if I right-click, it shows an area of effect. So now if any flowers from this device grow in this area of effect, it should mulch them down. That's the thought. I don't know, should I put it like here instead? Nah, let's not. It'll be fine. So now if I plant said flowers in the location, let's get them all in the inventory, because they said if you do like a variety of 6 different flowers, and it'll eat them. See, I had a feeling that these ones won't work. Yeah, so the inspiration flowers won't work. Don't tell me those won't work either. Okay, well that's really kind of bad. Where did that come from? Okay, so if it only do those flowers, there's no point in leaving it there, because that thing only produces, um, the tall flowers. So that's really kind of disappointing. So none of these flowers will work. I guess I could just, like... Ha! Forgot about that. Come back here. So if I just, like, I don't know, put it, like... Okay, now it's not eating the flowers over there. So I want to... I have a plan here. I'm not just messing around. There is a plan. I'm gonna put this guy here. I'm gonna put this here. And we're gonna put him on top. And we're gonna break the torch. I'm gonna drop this torch back down, and we're gonna place it back where it was. Because, well, I have pretty good coverage here, and I don't wanna... I'm really trying not to have a bunch of mobs, you know, decide to kill me. Okay, that just has spruce wood and spruce trees. Alright, so now if I just come up here and I just throw some of that there fertilizer down, I'll spawn flowers and make aura, and that'll work for now until I come up with a better solution. I was really kind of had my mindset that was gonna take, you know, at least these kind of flowers. Like that was like the minimum, but I guess I was wrong. So whatever. All right, we're saving the hardest for last. Now we're gonna get into the Book of Wells, I think. Now, Druidic book. Druidic book, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's the one we need to do. And we're going to do the pyre. Okay, rituals. Hey, what am I trying to do? That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, so we're going to make this bow, and we're going to make the quiver. So we're going to take out and get rid of all this stuff. No, not up there. I want it in my inventory. And we're going to take the bow, spirit herbs, teramos, the chest, and this. And we're going to need our knife. And we're going to make the bow and arrow for this set. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be any good. So I'm just doing it because it's one of the things that look kind of cool. So, yeah, don't do this because I'm doing it. do your research. I don't really know how good this is going to be. I imagine it has to be better than a normal Minecraft bow. I don't have a lot of options as far as bows go, so it's got to be at least better than the original. So we need 2 wildwood bark, a spirit herb, a terra moss, and the bow. So the bow, 1 spirit herb, 1 moss, and 2 of these. And then we just stab it. And we have this bow. Now, it doesn't tell me anything except that it has a fair amount of durability. So, it might be exactly the same, just more durable. And that's okay, I guess. I'm just, like I said, I just think this would be a cool thing to delve into. So that's what I'm going to do. By the way, this is literally all the moss I have left. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get more of that. It's going to be... I was looking and I was like, man, I only got like 12 of these? Crap. So now we have this bow and arrow. Can I actually wear this somewhere? I guess not. That's kind of sad. But let's see, in the book, what exactly does the quiver do? Because I didn't actually read it. I just got the quiver to go along with the bow. Reinforced with wildwood, this quiver has the ability to grow arrows from itself. When empty, at the cost of durability, oh, okay, so when it's empty, it makes its own arrows. At the cost of durability. Arrows shot by this quiver cannot be picked up, normally. You must sneak near them in order to do so. It cannot consume arrows grown of itself. I don't know what that means, but... So in other words, this thing's full of arrows right now. Oh, okay. In other words, it's kind of like the bolts off of Tinker's Construct, or the arrows off Tinker's Construct. When you run out of shots, it runs out of durability. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so, we got that taken care of. Let's go to the last thing I want to do, and probably the hardest. But we're going to make dirt. And not just any dirt. Super special, awesome dirt. So let's get rid of some of this junk. I think that should clear it up pretty good. I'll keep a hold of the bow for now. So we're gonna grab these items, and I think this is a Book of Wells ritual. I think this is for the pyre, and the pyre is the druidic one, not the Wells one. I got this. I swear. All right, so we got that. Let's go back to rituals. I actually don't know which one I don't remember which one it was. It's one of the growing ones. You know what? Let's check, Alright, well, I don't know. Let's see. No, that's stupid. Flower growth? I could do that. Do flower growth by that thing. Yeah, but if I gotta be hands-on, I might as well just use up the bone meal I got. Germination. No. Spreading forest? No. Herbs. Here, elemental soil. Found it. Haha. So, okay. Now, we want to make 4 of these. 1 for each type. This, and this. Now, we'll get into how to make each type after we actually make these soils. So I need 4 of each. Just choose them up. Alright, let's hop in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully I can make all 4 at once. And I can. Alright, so now to do this, I need to soak 1 in lava. Actually, we'll read the book. 1 gets soaked in lava. Pool of lava. 1 gets soaked in water. 1, I have to expose the elemental soil to airy heights, which means I got to go up in the sky a great distance. And then this one I have to throw in a dark hole. So now to make all 4, that's what I got to do. So let's decide where I want my lava pit to go. And I think it's going to be somewhere down here. So here's the water. Make the water one first. Alright, 1 water one. Now the lava one, I still don't quite know where I want to stick the lava. You know where I want to stick the lava? I didn't want it to burn up. I didn't know if that would happen. But I'm just going to do that and put the lava back in the bucket. Now I got to find a dark cave somewhere. Alright, I'm hurt. I get it. Yeah, stop being on fire now. So now I got to find a dark cave. Which I don't know how far down it has to be. But I'm hoping, like, this will do. What the heck? Did I just get creepered? One torch. Alright. You know what? I don't think, not only did I get creepered, I think my, it blew up my dirt. Looks like now I gotta make another one. Oh, I want to test this theory again anyway. Alright. Let's see if I'm missing something here. Subscripts grow on Terran soil, obtained by exposing elemental soil to the dark covered depths of underground caves and chasms. Okay, well, I don't understand how much darker it could possibly get, but I do have another idea. So we're going to take this here cobblestone, we're going to take our torch here, and we're going to place our torch here, and we're going to take the cobblestone, and we're going to just go bam, bam. That's not what I want to do. I'm just going to throw it in there, and then boom. It can't really get any darker than that. We'll break the torch. I don't understand. Do I have to be, like, down deeper? Which, that serves a possible problem, too. Okay, let's, I'm gonna have to figure that one off camera. Let's see if we can, I gotta make a new one anyway. Let's see if we can do the sky one. I know you have to go to, like, I don't know, pretty high up. You have to go pretty high up. So let's grab, bunch of dirt. And we have shovels. And we're just gonna pillar straight up. That is not the upstairs. Okay. Then we're gonna pillar straight up and just drop this at our feet. My inventory's full again? Bogus. We can get rid of these. Alright, well that's keeping our ore at a pretty good level. Yeah, I'm careless about those acorns. I got about 16 stacks of them. So our Y level is 71. I think it's at 120. Alright, 121. Alright. Okay, so we got 3 of the 4. Now, I do have one problem with only making one of each of these, is I'm not entirely sure if you can bone meal these crops. So, I don't know if I can speed grow them. Right, now you see we have this, see in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, there is a little bar that says, that how much ore is there. I know you guys can see that. Well, that is... yeah, hang on. Okay, now I got that figured out. That is about 3/4 of the way full, and it usually only does like half full. So 3/4 of the way is pretty good. So let's go down to our little basement room that runs off Aura, and see if this is see if it's 3/4 of the way up there too. Should be, and it appears to be. So The aura that I'm making up there is also traveling down here, which is good. I think it does like all the surrounding chunks. So as this chews away the leaves, keeping the balance, that up there will help keep the balance too. And it's not like super awesome good, but it's better than not having it. But alright, seems like we accomplished pretty much everything in there that I wanted to do. But I think we're going to have one more episode like this, because I still want to make a certain light, or lamp. And I looked it up once, but I can't remember the name of it, so I can't find it. But it kind of looks like a lantern, but it does like a whole area. It doesn't let mobs spawn. It's not it doesn't actually give off a lot of light. It just keeps mobs from spawning. So I'll have to find that. Meanwhile, we're going to call it the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.